Hi everyone, this is Nina Perez from Dance Today, and here I want to bring Iman from All Occasions Decor for our wedding connection section. So everybody knows that these are interviews to help wedding couples get ready and not feel so overwhelmed with their wedding planning. And so today we have Iman from All Occasions Decor, and I'm going to let you, Iman, describe to us what it is that your company do and how you help our couples.
Hello, everyone. First of all, congratulations on the big day coming your way. We are All Occasions Decor. We really strive to accompany you and provide you with the best advice possible. So what we do is that we help you design a new type of wedding, whatever it is that fits your taste and your needs. We try to come up with new concepts so that every single wedding doesn't look like the other one. And we're really here to accompany you. That I like this word because this is what we're trying to do. We have all kinds of clients who come toward us, and some are very set on a specific idea, a specific concept, but some not so much. So we love to design, and we love a blank canvas, obviously, and free reins, but we also love the couple that comes a lot with a bunch of ideas and a bunch of pictures and try to see how is it that we can fit this concept in terms of the location they chose, the time of the year. Is it, sensible to have a tent wedding in Vancouver in March? Not necessarily. So how can we make this work? And how can we take this concept indoors? And, all those little steps that we all like and love beautiful things. But when it comes to actually setting it up, we are trying to make sure, we always make sure that the event actually would match wherever it is that they wish to have the wedding. At the end of the day, it's supposed to be one of the most beautiful days in your life. And there is no margin for error there. It has to be absolutely perfect and on point.
Yeah, that makes total sense. So I want to talk broad strokes. When we talk about decor, we're talking tents or you're talking venues. Is that something that you help the couple choose?
So in terms of the venues, if the couple does not have a venue, we can actually help them source one, find the one that actually meet their needs. A wedding that has 50 guests is not the same one that needs 250 guests for their wedding. So if they don't have a venue, which is not quite often, but it does happen, we have contacts all over Vancouver area and around and surrounding, so we can definitely help with that.
So Iman, I know you guys are an all service kind of one-stop shop. Can you list out what are the services that you provide the couples?
Of course. So we provide the decor, we provide the florals, we provide also a day of coordinator, and a wedding planner if you so require. If you don't have one yourself, we can provide all the services. We're really a multi-task company.
And I think that's wonderful because floral is a big part of a wedding. And so you guys have that. And then you also have the coordinator and the wedding day planner. That's wonderful.
What's really important when the company that does decor does also the floral is when the day you actually install the decor, let's say you have an arch, for example, and you want floral pieces on the arch. Sometimes in terms of logistics, the decor arrives first or the floral arrives first, and then one team has to wait for the other one, and there may be some delay. The advantage with All Occasions Decor that we bring everything in one shot, and it's just, I don't know, I find that on this very stressful day, it's just one stress that you don't need to have on top of the rest.
That's what I was going to say. It just removes the stress if everything's already kind of coordinated. That's wonderful. And then the decor inside, are you telling me that you help the couples choose tables, colors? Like what is the inside decor that you help create for them?
So in terms of decor, it could be chandeliers, candelabras, candles, vases, florals, because we also do All Occasions Decor has a sister company that's called Pretty Things. And this is really the owner director of the company, Eliza. This is really her magic. Like she does wonders with it. And floral decors, it's not just the bridal bouquet. It could be the pew markers, at the end of the aisle for the ceremony. It could be the garlands we're going to put on the chandeliers in the venue because the ceiling doesn't need any more decor. It just needs to be highlighted with greenery. It could be ceiling drapings, which is absolutely beautiful, and it's very, very popular. It has become very popular because it's a beautiful way to actually dress up an entire room, a banquet, especially in modern settings. If you think, for example, the Polygon Art Gallery in North Vancouver is a popular place for weddings. It's an amazing view, an amazing room, but it's a blank canvas completely. So adding ceiling drapings, adding chandeliers, putting little greenery garland, and it's just like, I can see it in my head right now. It's beautiful.
Yeah. So basically anything that anybody would see is what you guys help with. So if they come into the wedding venue, or they come into the tent, if it's outdoors or even just outdoors, whatever the people see, that's what you help decorate.
Absolutely. So it goes from linen to charger plates to glasses to lighting, ceiling drapings, decor, any type of decor you can imagine. And if we don't have a specific item that you don't that you wish to have, we either will outsource it for you, or we will just get it because we just like it. We also function this way. Say, oh, actually, we like the idea, that concept. We didn't know that piece, and we're just getting it, and we provide it for your wedding. We're very flexible.
Can you paint a picture of one of your favorite weddings? Like what was it that you guys did decor wise for this wedding that made it your favorite?
I think that one of my favorite one was at the Highcroft Manor, and only the ceremony was happening there, and so it was on a terrace. There's this terrace with those huge columns that actually square up this part of the building, and the ceremony was there in between the two center column, and we had drapings going down like this, very long drapings, and in the middle we set up chandelier, and the drapings were tied up with the greenery and florals on each side, and the couple got married right then. We provide the gold chairs for all the guests to actually sit down, the white aisle runner, all the pew markers, and it was just, I don't know. It was just, for me, it was a beautiful moment. The couple was absolutely lovely. They were so in love. And I'm sorry, but this is a big plus of this industry is you generally every single day, you are dealing with people who are just genuinely happy and, so many good vibes. So no, it's just amazing. It really, that to me it wasn't necessarily the biggest one, the most extravagant, but to me, that's the one that hit the chord because it was very simple, very elegant. And I'm from France, I'm Parisian. And this is a little bit my style, very simple, very elegant, classic, but some crystals, some chandeliers, some candles, and just to keep it very refined, yet luxurious. And luxurious doesn't necessarily have to be expensive. And that is something we can mitigate.
So if I'm just a newly engaged bride and with my fiance, what are the 3 things that I would need to kind of decide ahead of time to be ready to have a good, productive talk with you guys?
So I think that the one point that helps us the most is really for you to do some research in terms of it. We call them inspo pictures. So a lot of our clients do that, and to send them to us prior to the consultation. Why? Because then we have a little idea of what kind of style do you lean toward to. Are you more rustic? Are you more boho style? Do you like more elegant, luxurious, all white wedding? There's so many romantic blush pink, there's so many different style and vibes out there, but it gives us an idea of color pattern, for example. What type of color are you going for? Is it more like a red, burgundy, and white wedding? Is it more like a blush pink, and shades of pink mitigated with some whites? Yes. Is it more like boho rustic? And all those inspo pictures really, really help us prior to the consultation. But I also want to say that is okay if you have no idea. Yes. It generally is okay because we've had a few consultations like that. And this is generally what we're good at is you have no idea, we're here to help you. And through our conversation, we can identify what are your taste, what is it that you like? And depending on the venue you chose, it already leans toward a direction. So that's something we can actually do. But what helps, what makes it more efficient, the first consultation, definitely inspo pictures. Even if sometimes we end up not doing at all this style.
Yes, yes.
This has happened a couple of times. The second one would be to have somebody with you when you come for the consultation. So I don't know if it's contrary to popular belief, but fiancés tend to come maybe 75% of the time. But if you don't have, if he's not available, or sometimes we've had only the groom coming, not the future bride. But it's always good to have one person with you, whether it is a parent, a sister, a brother, a cousin, a best friend, whomever, somebody you really trust judgment. And then to have somebody with you during the consultation. And the last point that's a little bit makes things a little bit easier is just having a budget in mind. Because it is going to be the most beautiful day in your life, but at the same time, let's not dive into trouble afterwards. So we really don't want you to overextend yourself. So it's always good to just have an idea, okay, this actually fits the budget. So when you come, if you have all those inspo picture, you have somebody that you trust with you, and then you have a budget in mind, it smooths up the entire process. But again, that is okay if you don't have neither of those things.
So I just got engaged and my wedding is in 2024. Let's say, should I start talking to decor companies in 2023? And like, how many months ahead of time? How long does it all take?
It really depends on the wedding. It depends on how many guests you have. I'd say on average, people would contact us maybe 5-6 months prior to the wedding.
Okay.
But we have clients already booked for 2024.
Right.
Okay, so it really depends on how big the wedding is. And if you want a little story, it actually happened last year. There is a young couple and another woman who walked into the showroom, and originally when they had contacted us, they have said they just wanted to see a backdrop, how draping. And said, okay, so they're coming, and they sit down and we start meeting each other. And so to start the consultation, to start the process, I'm asking them, so when is your wedding? And the fiance, the bride-to-be, says to me, tomorrow. And I laugh and I said, it's very funny, but really, and we were making jokes earlier, so I presumed that it was a joke. And no, she said, no, really, it is tomorrow.
Okay.
So yes, okay, we just all of us in the show were just like, okay. So thank God it was a very small wedding. It was just I think it was 36 guests, but still you have to have everything ready. So I walked her through the entire process, and we figured out, okay, so you're going to need the back draping, you're going to need the couch, you're going to need the love seat, you're going to need the gold charger place, blah, blah, blah. And all this we did in about an hour.
Okay.
And we went to set up literally after, because as we were finishing all this, our coordinator was just preparing it on one side of the showroom. They left and we said, okay, we'll see you in 30 minutes. We loaded our van and we just drove to the place. So they walked in, it was 2 p.m. and at 5:30, the ceremony, wedding, everything was set up. Wow. So that was a first for us, but now we actually did that.
Yeah, that's bravo.
They were so sweet. They were very young, and I think they were thinking about getting married, but they decided to do it that week and didn't really realize they actually had to get a decor company to set it up for them. But it was, honestly, they were young, they were super sweet, they were so much in love. So yeah, too many blessings.
So you guys can help anybody, basically. That's what you're telling me. One day,
2024 or the next day, we're here.
Ideally 6 months is the kind of time frame that you want to budget for decor and making all of these decisions and so on. That is wonderful, Iman. So tell us how we can get a hold of you guys. Like, do you appointments? Do we have to do an appointment, or how does it work? And give us your website, your contact info.
So we have a website, which is alloccasionsdecor.com. We're also on social media, on Instagram. And in order for us to meet you, it just makes it easier to just book a phone appointment. So you can reach out to us via celebrate@alloccasionsdecor.com. That's the easiest way. And yeah, that's how we do it. You contact us via email, we contact you back, we set up an appointment, and then we welcome you in a wonderful
That is
showroom.
wonderful. Well, thank you so much for taking the time for this quick Wedding Connections interview. And we will see you, I guess, at the occasion and once people book you guys. And I do encourage you to make a consultation and get to know these guys and see like what they can offer you, and create that wonderful special day that is your wedding day to be all of what you desire. So thank you, Iman, so much for coming, and we will see you guys in the next interview.
Thank you, Nina, for having me. Bye. See you
Bye for
guys
now.
very soon. Bye-bye.